Good day. I'm actually, and let's just try once again with this fatigue warrior. As I said, pretty much at the end of both of the other videos, I'm not so sure really what I would want to change here. It looks very solid, but I'm just really unlucky with this deck. It just seems like everyone else has a better deck. And since I give them so much card draw, they get to every answer that they need really fast. A 6-1 boost out, he doesn't have any weapons. And I would rather want the answers than anything else. Shield Slam, we should probably also remove the Death Spite. In hopes of getting some kind of 3-drop. Yeah. Fiery Wargs, yes. That's what I want. Fiery Wargs for turn 1, Armor Smith turn 2. Dancing Swords turn 3. Or the... No. This way, thank you. As long as he doesn't have the Flame Cannon. But if he has the Flame Cannon, then we already know that he is going to be some kind of control thing. Which then means that he probably wouldn't have a golden avatar. Because that takes way too much time. There you go, see? As expected. Yeah, sure. Not being able to use that Fiery Wargs one turn, I don't care. Nice one. Oh, that's a lot of armor for me, really. So, let's just pop that and go for the Dancing Swords. Then I would probably actually next turn just go with both of these into the Annoyed one just to get the most out of the Armor Smith. As I said, since I have moved so much synergy with the Armor Smith, I probably should try and get as much with it just itself anyway. Could also just do this. That could also work. Yeah, I like that. We have a pretty decent board. We have an Armor Smith that has to be killed immediately. I would probably do that, and that is quite an irritating thing. You would probably want to kill it in some way. Just so that I don't gain more armor than I already have. I have gained like 7 armor maybe? That's the Flame Cannon. So he is controlling. Even though we wouldn't maybe have expected that. There we go. I like this. Pretty solid board, though he as a mage can pretty much turn this around immediately. One polymorph or flame ball, fireball or something, and it's fine. It's dead. Well, I'm just going to trade this away. And there you go. Face. I'm not so sure actually if I should go for the Deathlord then, if he's actually control. Maybe I should wait for the Deathlord until he has drawn all of his cards. On the other hand, we have 2 executes, we also have a weapon, so if we just hit with the weapon whatever he plays this turn, then we can... Oh. How can we punish that? We can just ignore it. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. We just ignore it. He should know that we are trying to make him draw cards. Like, a lot of cards. But since he doesn't seem to want to do that, since he doesn't seem to understand it, just hit him in the face just to prepare this Death Rattle. Armor up. Should we go for a Cold Light and Youthful Brewmaster? We are giving away that we want to let him draw cards. But he still has to draw at least 2 more cards here. That would bring him 3... No, that is not good enough. I think we should... I don't know. Does he understand what we're going to do if we're going to go for the Cold Light here? I am going to be so greedy and say that I would not do that play. Just to see if we can actually get him to Fire Blast his Acolyte of Pain once again. Oh yeah, heal. I don't care. Also, Acolyte of Pain. Could this be some kind of head mage? Well, at least we can get the Acolyte of Pain to use just with this Death Rattle now, and deal with his whole board, so that's cool. On top of that, we can then, afterwards, just reveal that we're going for a mill, so that's cool. If it's a duplicate, he gets a little bit of healing, that's fine. It's not. So it's probably a mirror entity. It's probably a counterspell. He would then go, yes. Let's then just go for this. And Juggernaut, hello. And draw some more cards and burn 2. Lobber and Goblin Blast Mage. Okay, this seems like some kind of control-y mech mage, maybe? Yeah, makes sense. We also just started out against a mech. But he has just played a very control-y one. Just doesn't feel like it is very aggro. Which is very interesting. I actually like stack then, to be honest. Looks very interesting. Armor Smith and armor. Cool. I don't see any reason to do anything else. We should maybe go for 2 Death Lords. That could be a good thing. Could also just go for the Iron Juggernaut. But then again, I would probably want to wait until I got the other Brewmaster. Silence that. It makes sense. Removes the value. So the question just now is if we if it's a counter spell. We have 2 executes, so it wouldn't matter, but it would be irritating to use both counter spells or use both executes. The only other thing we have is a shield slam. It is, yeah, it can pretty much, except if it is a vaporize or something like that. But then I cannot, I can't proc the execute if I don't go in there, except with the shield slam. There you go, counter spell, cool. So this and then this. Kill that. Let's just go for that. It's fine. We got him 5 turns ahead, as it seems. So I guess we're in a we're in fine position. If he draws even more cards, then he hasn't really understood what he's playing against. And we can kill pretty much everything here, because he hasn't killed my taunt, and I can kill the Hogger taunt and kill then Hogger without a problem, really. So 1 dead Hogger. And the Shield Maiden, cool, and more armor. There's no reason to do anything else. And with only 6 cards left, I think he doesn't have... Ragnar's maybe 1 or 2 other legendaries is probably what you can expect. He's probably some kind of mid-range thing. Ooh, cool. I like it. Dr. Boom. Huh, that couldn't have gone better.
Something needs tinkering?
That really couldn't have gone any way better. I mean, that for 4 we cannot really deal with, but everything else we can kill. And if we duplicate the little exorcist, I'm fine. Okay, I guess. Yeah, we can execute it. Except if it's another freaking execute. Don't counter spell. How can we figure out if it is? And seek heal bot. Oh shit! Now that's stupid. Execute. Fuck it. Jesus! I should have gone for Alexstrasza just on his face. Or Death Floor. This was the biggest misplay. This may actually turn this whole thing around. At least he draws cards. Okay, at least he draws cards. So he hasn't exactly understood that we're trying to fatigue him to death. We may still be in this thing, but we are in a terrible position. Oh, of course you would. So we have to deal with 6 legendaries. No spells for it. We don't have any spells, so it doesn't matter. Ah, big game hunter. Thank you. Actually, could just arriving just when we need him to. Death Lord? Yeah, that seems fine.
Almost out of cards.
Getting something like Ikslorin out. Cool. It's only 1 card left. He can trade with everything he has and kill the Death Lord. But then I can kill it with my big game hunter, his truck, so. Ah, Flame Strike, that is irritating. Actually, does Truxer trigger first? After spell or after? Well, there we go. 50-50. Okay, so the last one is going to be the mine. So, yeah, we should have gone for Ikslorin first. That is no bad. And then again, Ikslorin face is probably what we have to do anyway. Yeah, he's using a lot of removal. Guess that's fine. And down to 13 he goes. So Ikslorin is now obsolete. So we have to wait with Ikslorin until we're left around 10 HP. But until then he's probably dead from fatigue, because what I top deck is actually really good. And there's also still a brawl if I remember correctly. I may even just go for face with the Shield Maiden. Oh yeah, he got that one. Ah, he also got that one. Well, then Ikslorin is actually good. His Ikslorin's face that would then deal 3, then go for 5 more. Problem just is he's probably going to kill me then until then, so.
Brace for impact.
Yeah, remove that source of damage. Go for an acidic Swamboos. And just wait. Yeah. Keep the Ikslorin for defensive purposes. That is probably the better thing. He still has 2 cards. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to be... maybe it's a Pyroblast, maybe it's a Fireballs. Actually, have we even seen any Fireballs? So the use is dead, and we have removed one source from one source of damage. But if he has a Pyroblast, he has actually won. Though this will hinder him a lot. We can just kill 2 of his source of damage, and the fatigue damage is actually building up immensely. Kill this thing next turn, and then I'll Ikslorin his face. My face. Not his face, that would be stupid. Please, no Pyroblast. Please, no Pyroblast. Damn! Damn it! No! Damn, so close. Wouldn't even have... Yeah, Ikslorin and my face would have actually kept me alive. But it would not for 1 extra turn. But would it have actually been enough to then kill his board or remove his whole board? I don't think so. I know most people don't go for a Pyroblast anyway. Most people. It is a popular choice, but not as popular that I should actually play as much around it as I would have been talking about now. So I think I should probably have played it as I did. And him having a Pyroblast is just bad luck. We were actually against someone who wanted to have a Pyroblast. And then again, as we could see, he was some kind of control-y thing, mid-rangey thing, so it makes sense to have a Pyroblast. Oh, how can we punish or use that? We aren't a druid, sadly, so we cannot deal damage only for 1. I will just armor up and hope that he in some way can get this thing to get more HP. There should be something like that. Right? Every priest has that power word shield. Okay, that is not good. Mm-hmm. Well, we can kill it. With a dancing swords. And if he's clever, or I don't know. If he's clever, he probably wants to trade in both. Because he figures out that we want him to trade draw cards. But on the other hand, one card from me is not enough for you to really say what it is. So he may still want to keep the Northshire Cleric. I hope so, at least. Oh. Is this some kind of divine spirit in a fire deck? Oh no, please don't. Mind vision. No, that could be irritating. Yeah. That's bad. I mean, he most likely got a weapon. But if he has Iron Juggernaut, that would be irritating. Funny, but irritating. That is not for me. And a very interesting card on top of that. I would probably just want to kill it here. And go for a Slot Belcher. The value. And probably enough to get an... yeah, probably we will get this power with pain out of him. With that. Though that is probably the only target that he can hit it with anyway, so... Oh. Spellbreaker. Actually, haven't we seen... Yeah, each and every turn, or each and every game, we have actually seen someone use silence. One or even two, maybe. Very interesting. Would probably just go for the dancing swords here and some armor. I don't see any reason to go for anything else. Shield Maiden, I would rather combo for a for the armor damage thing that I suddenly forgot what is called. So yeah, a 4/4 or 5/5. It's the same threat really. He has nothing on the board, so it is still a threat. And also he cannot deal with a 4/4, so that is also really good. He has 6 cards. He cannot deal with any of this or what? Oh, so he got my own dancing swords. That is irritating. Ah, that is good on the other hand. So he sadly nullifies one card draw. On the other hand, we may be able to get as much out of the Acolyte of Pain as humanly possible. At least we got 2 cards out of him. But sadly he now knows what we're doing. He's gotta. He has to realize what we're actually doing now. He has to. He has to understand that. If I really do that play, either I'm stupid. Okay, I am that too, but either I'm stupid or I actually want him to draw cards. And it's not a concept that is that unknown. A lot of people have seen the mill druid, so if I suddenly try and do the same... Oh, that is irritating. Okay. Now I have to remember the right order. Armor, shield block, and we still have sadly to use the fire reward, but no matter what I wanted to armor up, so... Yeah, I could also have armored up now for the next shield. Slam. So there was one misplay anyway. I should have gone for the armor afterwards. HP doesn't matter. Actually, even because then I could actually have gone for antique heal but and used all of it. So yeah, that was one misplay and a half. He's at 10 cards. We can burn him if we want to. We can also kill that with another shield slam. Also, we haven't seen any kind of inner fire thing yet. That is good, I guess.
Take the hit.
There we go. Just for 1 second, I actually thought that I had misplayed that too, because this one didn't give me enough armor or something to kill it. But then I remembered it's only 5 HP, and I got 5 armor, so cool. If it wasn't for that, then I would be really sad. But it seems to be like we are actually in a really good position here. We got 1 Shadow Word Death out of him, so 1 less for these 2. Oh, yes, this gotta be an inner fire deck.
I bring life.
Since he has already used 1 Shadow Word Death, I feel like I would want to try and see if we can... If he has another one. I feel like he has half of the rest of the deck here. So he probably has it. It's a 50-50 really. Or it even depends on if he has a second one in his deck. Since you won in against most aggro decks, would you want rather to have 2 pains? I think so. On the other hand... Oh, that is irritating. We have an execute for it, but... Still. Then I would have to go in and execute it. Ikslorin in there, obviously. No inner fire bullshit here. Please. Even though, no, yeah, it's not bullshit, it's just a little bit irritating. Oh, so I have to kill that one first. Everyone likes this card all of a sudden. At least today, it seems. But then how do I prop that Emperor Cobra? A brawl could do it, but then I will lose Ikslorin, which I don't really want. I haven't seen a Thought Steal yet, so I should probably keep Acidic Swarm Boost. It's a 50-50 on the ball. I do not want that to happen. And it'll be then also a what? 2 for 1. But then again, it will be pretty much 9 mana in total that he has used on mine. Oh, yeah, he has used 3 cards. 1 3 mana. What is the other one actually? It was as a snap. Yeah, he has used 8 mana. 8 mana for 9 mana. And then I have also hit him for... Oh yeah, he has used a lot of stuff now.
In the light's name.
Very interesting place, but I can still execute that thing. And kill that thing too. So... Okay, yeah, this seems... Everything is looking like he wants to go for an inner fire thing here. Everything here really looks like this is what he's trying to do. But I'm really shutting everything down that he has. Also, he has already used 1 Divine Spirit. So he has only 1 left. He should also maybe only have 1 inner fire. But that would be then 16 damage. And I still have an antique heal bot, so it's okay. But he will have 8 HP, so it will also take 8 more. That would be then 22. That will be a lot. But he doesn't have anything, so he just hits me for 2, so I can just... Yeah, I can just kill it immediately, without a problem. He doesn't have really the strong answers he needs. So... I may just go for the Juggernaut, or I could just wait for the Brewmaster. I'm going to be as greedy as go wait for the Brewmaster. He also still has 1 Shadow Word Death, probably. As long as I haven't seen it for the other, my 5-4, I probably would want to wait. Man. It's actually really weird. It's like 2 weeks ago that I got that cold and I can still feel it. A little bit. Irritating. But at least I can talk. Wait, what?
The light shall burn you.
That card is awesome. Someone really wanted to make a Angry Chicken deck. Really? That should be what we should do too. A Hobgoblin? Yes, and then a lot of buffs. Maybe a Paladin or something like that. And then to have a lot of 1 damage stuff, maybe. Oh yeah, that could work really well. I'm just going to do this. There's no reason for me to do anything else than that. Someone really tries to use the angry chicken. I like this guy. Thought steal. There you go. Probably a weapon. I still have one, I think. So we have this one boost for that. Should he have it? He can't have any threat, really. There's no threat left. Oh, thank you. Bringing us closer to fatigue. Actually, yeah. Man, I have been playing so many fatigue decks that I can now even just see when he's at 2 cards. Jesus. Oh god. On the other hand, that will be the Death Spite ready. Except if he heals it just afterwards. No, don't heal it. What are you doing? Oh. Oh. Man, I have done that mistake so many times. That one really hurts. Well, it's the same amount of damage.
I'm out of cards.
There's the Blue Master, so Death Lord, I guess, yeah, why not? I still haven't seen anything that looks like a weapon, and I still haven't exactly seen what he has gotten from my, except for the Cold Light from his Thought Steal. I can't remember him having anything else. So I still feel like this is probably the better thing. He can then go in there, having a wonderful and beautiful chicken. That would be what? What would that be? That would be 11-5? Awesome. On the other hand, I will then be able to execute it. So just go for face, execute, face with the rest, Iron Juggernaut, and we probably have lethal. Yeah, we would have. We would have lethal actually next turn. So I don't think we even need to kill the chicken. Just because it's so awesome. Let's just buff the chicken and then kill him. Okay, that's 1 damage removed. Yeah, 10 plus 2 plus 4. 16. Plus whatever we have there. Okay, that is worse. How much fatigue damage does he get? He gets 2. So that's 6, 10. So we should probably not go for his face right now. Just because I don't want to trigger that chicken. So he's down to 9, and then the next Juggernaut will kill him. Cool. I don't think he can actually get anything done with the chicken now. As beautiful as it is, I don't think it will save him the game. 21 damage with 4 cards. 1 Inner Fire has already been used. Divine Spirit has been used. Well played indeed. You had an angry chicken. You surely have to deserve a well played. He really does. Just no one deserves it more than anyone who wants to try and get an angry chicken to work. No one. Sadly, I couldn't just go for face and then he's dead. With fatigue. Can also go for a Juggernaut and then kill him. Which is cooler. So, should we BM him? Well, it is the last game with this deck. So, I think we should probably do it. And we'll end our turn. Boom. Boom, baby. Oh yeah, fatigue damage also goes in. Yeah. Last game, we won in style. I like it. He went out in style with a freakingly cool angry chicken. And I won with the Juggernaut. I cannot see any way better to end this deck with this deck. It seems, as you can see, it is inconsistent in the ways that sometimes it works perfectly. and sometimes it is utter rubbish. And I cannot see why that is. Everything there is in here is important. Everything in here is actually... I think it is because there's not enough AoE. If you look at the druid fatigue one, you have much more board control or AoE. Also the fatigue mill one, or fatigue mage, sorry, not fatigue mill, that says nothing. The fatigue mage also has a lot of AoE. I guess because we only have one brawl, that is the main problem. So I would suggest, if you want to try this out, go for remove the cool taskmaster, as I probably have said now 4 times or something like that, maybe even 5. Remove that, try and put in a next to a brawl if you have it, and see if it actually works better. I would actually really like to know. So with that, thank you for watching. See ya!